Oh, the idea is a very simple one. And, the Mamba mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day you're trying to become better. And it's a constant quest, it's an infinite quest.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
Y'all can't see it because it's obviously dark, but I am wet, man. My face is wet, my back is wet, man. I just did upper body, a little bit of core towards the end at the gym. I'm telling you, man, grinding. In the parking lot, I don't really care who sees me recording, but I'm telling y'all, man, like I'm really trying to lock in. I'm not trying, I'm doing. I'm locking in and taking it seriously, man. I tell you, today I felt tired, man. I was like, man, I really got to go to the gym. But I said, nah, gotta push through. This morning, I had to wake up. I wanted to sleep in somewhere. I'm like, nah, gotta get up. Gotta do the hard stuff as a man. And that's how you build discipline and build good habits, man. So I had to get that done. I made a poll like a couple days ago asking y'all what y'all do at the gym. Do y'all, when you do like arm workouts, do you use gym gloves or no gym gloves? Because it's like a big controversial thing for some apparent reason, which you use. Obviously, you see that I'm wearing gym gloves. I always wear gym gloves. When I first started going to gym in high school, my brother, he always wears gym gloves. But he's the one who taught me to wear gym gloves, I guess when you don't wear gym gloves, it increases like the strength in your wrist a little bit and you get calluses and stuff like that. And for me personally, I don't know, like I just always worked out with gloves. So when I usually do work out without gloves, it feels like I can't do as many reps because after a while it starts to hurt, it starts to get uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do like a couple, but like if I start to like really burn out, like that's when it starts to really hurt. So when I wear gloves, I can actually knock out like a full on thing. You know what I mean? So me personally, that's my personal answer to the poll I made. I wear gym gloves. Judge me all you want, I don't care. If you don't wear gym gloves, cool, more power to you. Funny thing is, at my gym, there's like a lot of people wearing gym gloves. But I will say, in that gym, I love the atmosphere, man. Like, you got people who know each other, who are just talking, stuff like that, and nobody judges anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be working out weird. Someone might glance at you for a second, but then go back to what they're doing. Nobody really cares. Like, in 24-hour fitness and other gyms like that, people always, like, judge, and people are always on Instagram and all that stuff. I'm not saying people don't record in the gym, because people record and actually post on the actual, like, fitness page on Instagram. How do I know that? Because they tag the gym. Because when I was on Instagram for a little bit, I mean, I am obviously I have Instagram accounts, but I don't have the app constantly. Yeah, I already told you this before. But when I was on the app for a while, I would check the gym's stories, and they would add everybody who tagged them. They would add them to the story. So the gym's story would add these people who tagged the gym. And I'm just scrolling through, and people are actually like, they have fitness pages, and they'll record like a little one set of them working out, and then it's posted. So people who are here recording, I mean, they probably feel bad, but I don't really care. I don't really care. But for the most part, what I've seen, people are recording with a purpose. You know what I mean? And yeah, they're recording with a purpose. And yeah, when I usually work out in there, when I'm in the gym, I'm pretty much locked in. I'm not paying attention to anybody else unless like I'm walking through and I like pass by somebody, or if I'm looking around and like there's like a station I want to use and somebody's kind of really using it, or what it could be, which I haven't really experienced this gym thus far. Hope it stays that way. Like whenever I had to work out, I usually was able to get it pretty easily. When I went to the little room where they have all the dumbbells, well, I do lateral raises, which I don't need a bench for that. You know what I'm saying? I could just stand up and do it. When I went in there, all the benches were taken, but I didn't really need a bench. I stood, I grabbed the dumbbells I needed, stood and did my thing. I stood like a little corner or whatever. Then I went back out to do lat pulls. Went back in there for dumbbell bicep curls. And when I went back in there, the benches were empty. Like there was like I took the first bench I saw on the side there. I didn't need to sit down. As I said, like it's just bicep curls, but it was there, so I literally just stood up, my bicep curls, sat down, and stood up, did it again. I'm on a ramble, but yeah, all the equipment I need is there. Hope it stays that way. But yeah, literally, I don't really pay attention to anybody in there besides that, but everybody's minding their business, everybody's doing their thing, just trying to get in and out. You know what I mean? That's what I like. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just in and out. You know what I mean? And it's good to work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel good after workout, especially when you have things in your mind. And when you see your strength growing up, like a weight that you usually work on, when you're working out and you feel like it's getting lighter, it feels good because you know you're getting stronger and stuff. But anyways, I got to do some runs. I know it's like 1 what time is it? I know it's after 1, probably like 1:30 by now, 1:30 a.m. But I gotta I gotta go to the grocery store, pick up a few things for my trip, and then I got to get gas. But yeah. For the why are people speeding on the street? For the title, I'm just gonna keep it simple. Honestly, just gonna keep it AceApprentice and then the date, or AceApprentice journey and then the date. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna make a poll to see what y'all think is better, what y'all think sounds better. I don't really care what I title it. It could be either or. For now, I'm just gonna title it AceApprentice date and so and so. But I think journey sounds a little better. But or grind, who knows? But I'm not gonna I'm not gonna title it NoFap anymore. I used to title it NoFap in a day to get views and stuff like that, which worked. But I'm not gonna title it NoFap because this journey is not it's not like a NoFap streak or anything like that. It's literally just an overall journey of self-development, which includes retention, which includes semen retention in it. So I don't want to just title it NoFap and then that's like the whole end all be all. No. NoFap or retention, whatever, should just be a lifestyle. It should just be second nature. It shouldn't have to be like think about it. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get urges here and there, but you have to acknowledge the urges and then just push past it, transmute the energy. You know what I mean? Go to the gym, whatever you gotta do, right? But your main focus when you wake up should not be NoFap, should not be retention. It should be second nature. I have not thought about how far I am in retention in a long time. You know what I'm saying? I was down bad for a little bit. But since whenever that happened, it was before I made that video with the journal and stuff like that. That was before that. But ever since that time, I haven't really had any struggles. You know, all praise to God. I've been praying and stuff like that. Listen to lust prayers twice a day. You know, all that. But I just haven't thought about retention. You know, just kind of just there. I don't really think about retention until I get urges. And then when I get urges, I pray, listen to lust prayer, do push-ups, and then it goes away and I forget about it. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to tell it NoFap anymore. It's going to be like AceApprentice date, AceApprentice journey day, or AceApprentice grind day. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, it's all a journey with my self-development, just me growing as a man in Christ, me growing with God, me connecting with God even more than I already am connected with God, obviously. You know, building myself up for my family, my girl, everything like that, and just improving overall, you know what I'm saying? And I said retention is a part of that, but it's not end all be all, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, I gotta go. So catch y'all later, man. I'm done with workouts for the week. That was my last workout. Tomorrow, scratch that. Tomorrow, I'm gonna hop on the treadmill. I have to get some cardio in, so I'm gonna hop on the treadmill tomorrow. But I have a treadmill in my house, so I'm gonna do that at home. Like during the day, I'm just gonna wake up, just get that out the way. That's my last workout. But I don't really consider that workout. That's just cardio. But I guess it's a workout. But as far as like me pushing weights and stuff, I'm done for the week. That's my last workout. So this is cool, right? I mean, I'm slowly getting to the point where I just enjoy workouts, but I know it has to be a habit that's built. You know what I'm saying? I have to like keep going and just don't stop, and then eventually it becomes a habit, like my other habits, my other positive habits. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm rambling because I'm tired. My pre-workout, my caffeine-free pre-workout's not wear off, so I'm gonna go through, get those runs done, take a shower, and head to bed. So I'll catch y'all later. Brother Aaron out. Peace.